What is up, YouTube? Reckless back live on the Madden25, and I just wanted to bring y'all my lineup update, so y'all can see what I was working with last game. So yeah, let's get to it. First things first, I'm gonna show y'all my O line. My O line, I had to get this O line up first. You cannot start off a game with a bad O line. That's just gonna ruin your entire game. You ain't gonna have no fun. Quarterback's gonna get rushed every play. So let's see what we're working with here. I got 94 Tyrone Smith, Football Outsiders. He's a hell of a card. Look at his stats: 90 strength, 82 awareness, 96 pass block strength, pass block footwork, 97, 97 run block strength, 98 run block footwork. He's a hell of a card. And next, I got for my left guard, I'm running a LT Tyrone Smith just because his stats too. I don't really like to find an L guard if I already had this card, so I just switched in positions. He already has 90 on all his blocking stats, so I'm just gonna keep him. And he actually been playing really good for me. He doesn't. No one gets past me with this card either. So I'm gonna leave him there. I ain't gonna find. I'm not gonna try to find another LG until I see one that I actually like. Because most of them that I see are kind of nice. They have some 80 stats, and I don't like 80 stats on the blocking. So I'm gonna stay with this one. Next, I got Nick Mango. The only bad thing about this card is his pass block strength is not that high up there, but he's a hell of a card. I really don't get rushed through him that much. But I'm possibly going to be looking to move on from this card sooner or later, trying to upgrade him. I want to get my O-line 95 and up. But I'm going to keep that Tyrone Smith left tackle, the elite one. So next we got Luis Vasquez. He's, I'd say he's a good card. I got him for cheap, like 18K, when he usually goes for 30. I don't know how much he goes for now, but I got him for cheap when I got him, so I was, content with this card. And it's not a bad card actually. 95 strength, 95 pass block strength, 91 pass block footwork, 96 run block strength, 90 run block footwork, and it's not that bad of a card. So yeah. Next we got Zach Martin. This is a path to the draft one. I got this for 2K. I couldn't even believe that 2K. This card's like a 15K card. I think now it's like 10K, but I got it for 2K. I got like a biggest steal on this card. Plus it gives +1 to pass blocking. And you can see he has all 90 stats on his blocking, so that's not a bad card to have. I got him 2K. Or if I was to suggest anything, I'd say pick this one up. So next to my fullback, I really don't care about fullbacks. I got this fullback like I'd say January, and I still have until now because I really don't care about changing them. They don't really do much, but blocking, and I don't really do a lot of plays where they're involved. So I just got this 91 Anthony Sherman. I wanted everything to be over 90, so I just got this one. And as my running back, you know it gotta be Darren Sproles. If y'all would have seen my last game, y'all would have seen what Darren Sproles is doing. He is a beast. 96 speed, 99 agility, 98 acceleration, 94 awareness, 96 carrying. The trucking is not good at all, but he's had a couple of trucks for me. He's even trucked Brian Dawkins a couple of times. People that I played online is pretty insane. 99 elusiveness and 93 ball carrier vision. So hell of a card, and that's my run offense. So my pass offense, I'm gonna have Des Bryant, the final edition one. This is so hard to get this card. I did it as soon as it came out, for I wouldn't have to pay any extra. And sure enough, I was right because the prices just kept rocking it up after that. I think now Sam Shields, if you can find one, it's like 60K itself, one out of the 4 cards. So it's probably like 150K just to do that collection right now. So that's what I'm working with. Oh, by the way, look at the stats. His 97 catch, 94 catch in traffic, 98 spectacular catch, and you see the rest. So that's a badass card, and I love the Cowboys, so I'm gonna keep him. Next, we got Deshaun Jackson. I just wanted a speed route runner, so I got the Deshaun Jackson to run my slots and everything. 98 speed, 97 agility, 93 route running, 94 catch, and he drops a couple of balls, but he catches most of them. And he can speed right past the defender real quick. So I like this card. I've actually never had any complaints with him, so that's good. Next we got Super Bowl Percy Harvin, Star of the Week. And this card I had to get when it came out. If you would have seen Percy Harvin when he was doing in the Super Bowl, you know I had to get him. The speed he had and everything. The catching is not even that bad either. The route running it could be better, but the catching is there. 93 catch, 90 catch in traffic. He's always there to make plays every time. I always see him near the ball, whatever. So I'm gonna keep him. Next we got Next generation, Kyle Rudolph. He's a hell of a card too. He drops a couple for some people. For me, I don't see him really drop any at all. But like for example, my cousin has him, and every time I play him, he always drops the ball against me. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with his Kyle Rudolph, but mine's pretty insane. It's beastly. 87 speed, 88 agility, 90 catch, 85 catch in traffic, 94 spectacular catch. So run block strength it could be better, but you know it's still 60. So I'm not gonna complain with any of that. Plus I can't sell him if I try to buy another quarterback. So I mean a tight end. So I can't. Next for my quarterbacks, I got 96 Nick Foles. It's pretty going for like 5K now. Pretty good budget quarterback. He was really good. His throwing stats, but his speed's horrible. I'm not. I do not like rushing with him. I can still rush with him, but his speed is not good at all. Next, I got this Cam dude. And I don't use him. I just got him from one of the collections that EA gave me. So I mean one of the packs. I got this 83 Terrell Pryor. I've had him for a long time, and I just wanted him for speed. To be honest with you, the throwing is not that good. So I would not suggest to get this card unless you want a really good running quarterback. And this is who I got right now, who I use. But he's on injury. As y'all would have seen last game, he got injured. Johnny Manziel 94. I've been trying to get my hands on that 99 for the longest time, but I cannot get him. It's going like 500, 400K. I'm just not going to be able to get him in near time. So I'm sticking with this one. 93 speed, 96 agility, 93 injury, 80 awareness, 95 throw power, 95 throw accuracy, 96 looseness, and throw deep 85. The throw deep, it could have been way better. I think it could have been at least a 90 or whatever, but they give him 85. Nothing to argue about because it's still a hell of a car. So that's what I'm running with. So back to let me show you my defensive front. 94 D4 left end. Got this one for 1,800 coins when it goes for 10K, and it gives +1 a finesse move. So that's a good ass card. I got Warren Sapp 97 overall. This one I picked up for really cheap. I got a steal. I got for 15K when it goes for around 30, 25K. So I got this one really good too. Speed's really slow, but he gets right past the defenders real quick. He's gotten more sacks than anybody else has, and I just got him too. This Geno Atkins, I've been sticking with this dude since the first day it came out, and I really like him. He plays to me just like Warren Sapp, just he's not as good finesse move as Warren Sapp, but he plays just like him. He gets straight past the defenders. Michael Johnson, this is like a really good budget player. I've had him for a long time. There's only 190 stat on his card, and it's the finesse move. That's the only thing, but it's a hell of a card. You like finesse moves on your right ends and left ends. That's what you'd be looking for, and I found a 95 for super cheap, so I'm gonna stick with him. He actually gets more sacks than D Ford or any of my other ends. So here we go. I got Aaron Brooks. I have not looked for a left outside linebacker this whole time in Madden. I just picked this one up in a wager match win, and it's a good card. I'm not gonna complain because I got it for free. So at least I got a left outside linebacker I could work with. I had an 85 Chad Greenway working in that position, but I got Luke Kuechly. I got this one for super cheap. It was around 15K, and then the next day I looked, it was back up to 40K. And look at the stats on this dude: 99 tackle, 90 speed, 95 play rec. If you see how many picks this dude gets, you would. If you see my last game, he was getting picked. This fool has more picks than my quarterbacks do combined. He's always on the ball. He's always getting tackles. So next player, I got Brandon Spikes for my second middle linebacker. And this is a budget player. He's super cheap. I got it for 9K. And I think last time I checked, it was going for 15. But Brandon Spikes, I remember him in his old days. He was super good. So I had to pick this card up. Speed's not as good, but his tackling is amazing. Play rec is super good. He gets a lot of picks too. His pursuit 90, block shed 92, strength 87, and his speed 85, agility 86. But it's a hell of a card. I suggest you pick that one up. Tamba Hali, I've been working with this dude for about 4 months. He's actually a really good player. The speed's not that good, but he can get a lot of sacks. He commits a lot of, pass blocks and everything. He does not say if he's right there. He'd always be right there on the play. He deflect the passes. He'd intercept. He actually gets a lot of picks too. So he's a hell of a card too. I'm not gonna lie. The speed's not that good. So if you want a speed linebacker, go for somebody else. But if you're looking for somebody to get sacks and picks, I'd get Tamba Hali. So here's my defensive secondary. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. I only got 295, 299s on it. Excuse me, I wanted more 99s. But I got Richard Sherman, the cover vote. It was super easy for me to get because I already had all the collectibles the first day. I picked up all the collectibles and they were like 3K, and now they're all going for like what 10K or something, all that. But the card's only going for 150K. I don't understand why it wouldn't be like 500K if the other ones were going for like 400K before this one came out. So every Richard Sherman card dropped to like 90K after this one came out. So it kind of pissed me off a little bit. 'Cause I was gonna try to sell this card. I really didn't want it. So here we go. I got Kyle Fuller. I picked this one up for 2K too. This is a hell of a card. Nobody believes me, but it is a hell of a card. The speed, the hands this card has, the coverage, it's amazing. I'd suggest going for him because he gets +1 of his own coverage too. It's a hell of a card. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I put him on my second. I'd pick him over Keep to Leave any day for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a picking. The Keep to Leave drops a lot of passes, but yeah, here's his stats: 94 speed, 95 agility, 88 awareness, 65 tackle, 95 man coverage, 90 zone coverage, 98 press, and 90 play rec. It's actually a good card, but does not get the picks like I want it to. But it's always there for coverage, always pass blocking, pass deflecting. My bad. But yeah, it's a hell of a card. Next, I got 94 Deshaun Golson. The hit power in this card is 95, so I gotta stay with this dude. For other players, he does not make plays like I see other players. He doesn't be making plays for the other players, but he's picking it off for me all the time. He's always getting these forced fumbles with the hit power he has. His speed, it could have been a little better, but his coverage is not that bad. Play rec, the way this card plays for me, I'd say it should have been like a 95 play rec or something, because this card is super good. So yeah, as I was saying, I just got this Brian Dawkins earlier. In the last video, you would have heard me say I got it like 4 days ago, and that's right. I just got it. So the first game I played, I wasn't recording. It was a game that I lagged out with Brian Dawkins, but he had 3 picks in the first quarter. 3 picks in the first quarter. I don't have nothing else to say about that card. I'm gonna keep him probably to the end of Madden 25 days. So 91 speed, 89 agility, 93 awareness, 79 tackle, man coverage 71, zone coverage 93, press 80, and play rec 90, 95 hit power on this card. And I was really hoping I can get my hands on that 99 sparkle Brian Dawkins, but I never could. So hard to get that card. You need like what 75 cards in the collection just to get him. And on the auction block, he's going for like 400K now. So nah, probably I think it was 700K last time I checked. So yeah, my kick returner. My kicker, I've had these kickers since the first pack I opened on Madden. I got these cards in the first pack I opened on Madden. Brandon Fields, punter, just 95 kick power, 92 kick accuracy, and Sebastian Janikowski. I thought it was Steven Janikowski, but it's Sebastian Janikowski. 96 kick power, 88 kick accuracy. I'm looking to upgrade these because I want all 90, like I said, and that's my only 80 on this team. 87 Brandon Fields. So yeah, my third down running back, Darren Sproles. I still have him on my third down running back because he still doesn't even lose like his stamina. I've had him. He's an all down running back for me. Doesn't fumble. He's probably only fumbled like twice in probably 100 games that I've had him. But yeah, Deshaun Jackson, kick returner, punt returner. You know, I had to stick with him. And I'm probably looking to pick up Josh Cribbs or Devin Hester because I want somebody a little bit better at kick returning. I don't kick returning with Deshaun Jackson. You know, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. He fumbles a lot. He gets injured a lot. But if you can find the right hole, he'll be gone for you real quick for the end zone. But he really gets injured a lot on the kick returns and punt returns, and I really don't like that. So I'm looking to move on to a new kick returner, probably Devin Hester, like I said, or Josh Cribbs. But for right now, I'm gonna stick with Deshaun Jackson. And I got the head coach, gives +2 to speed. As you can see, I did the solo challenges to give me all the head coaches. They give things like, let me see, +2 to zone coverage. I think this one's +2 to strength or throw accuracy. But yeah, these are some good ass coaches, and I'm gonna stick with him for a while because I love the speed boost. And I got Rams throwback 1970s blue jersey. I love the color scheme from these jerseys, so I'm gonna stick with it. And you know I gotta have the Cowboys away jersey. But I don't know why it says home on it. That's what I don't get. It's an away jersey, but it says home on it. And I always thought the dark ones were away. Oh, excuse me. I always thought the dark ones were home, but a couple of dark ones they away too. So I don't know. With the stadium, I don't know why. I love the Bengals stadium because the lines. If you play on it, there's like some lines that run through it. It makes it feel look awesome. So I don't know. I'm just gonna stay with that one. So yeah, that's my team, and I'm running a little bit low on coins. I'm gonna try to get those boosted up in a couple of days. I'm trying to get up to 100k because I want to get. I want to move on to a Marshawn Lynch. That Marshawn Lynch is super good. But in the meantime, let me open up this pack that I got. Just a free little bonus pack that I got from Madden. Let's just see what I pull while I'm doing the video anyways. And I got a Jaquise Rogers, Madden 11 cover. I actually needed that one. I'm only like 5 away from doing the collection. Corey Redding bonus and Tyrone McKenzie, middle linebacker bronze for the Vikings. So yeah, guys, that's gonna complete the video. I just wanted to show y'all my lineup so y'all can see what I was working with, cause I'm gonna be coming up with a lot more head-to-head season games. I'm gonna finish my season on YouTube. I'm gonna show y'all how it ends, and y'all can see I'm 2 away from. Let me see. I think I'm 2 away from advancing. Yes, I'm 2 away from making playoffs and 2 away from getting eliminated. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Comment what y'all want to see from Madden, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time with my head-to-head gameplay.